sitting outside because we're smoking cigarettes and drinking and having a good time. And we're just talking. Yeah, we're being a little loud, but we're talking, we're laughing and having a good time. All of a sudden, it's about 1:30 in the morning, guy comes walking up with a flashlight. It's a cop. Apparently, and then his buddy came behind him. They came up to us. There was a noise complaint from across the street. And they came up all aggressive. I was, normally you would just say, hey guys, go back inside, it's getting a little loud. No, they came up all aggressive. Oh, there's warrants out for people at this property. Now, these people had just
Now, hold on real quick. They said that there was a warrant flag on the house since April. And my friends had just moved in there. Well, first of all, that was the first thing that pissed us off, because what is a warrant flag on a house?
Exactly. The house is not in compliance. The house didn't pay a fine. I don't know. But anyway, they just moved there literally 2 weeks ago. So the one cop was being very aggressive and we're going to check warrants and da-da-da-da. And we're just like, what? So immediately the one cop goes to me, and me being East Coast, okay, here's my name, here's my date of birth, here's my social security number, my mother's maiden name, my shoe size, everything possible I'm giving to them. Meanwhile, Barb and her friends are going to the cop. You have no business being here. We are not doing anything wrong. I'm not giving you my name. I'm not doing this. I'm not giving you my date. Nothing. And they're arguing with the cops. At one point, the phrase Gestapo and Nazi was thrown out, and these two cops were responding to a noise complaint. I'm trying to give them money to go away, and they're just going off, and they did not care. See, this is the difference. We are so compliant on the East Coast. Cop says something, we just do it. Because we know that this isn't going to end well. We're going to get fined, we're going to get thrown in jail, or whatever. Here, they gave the cops were coming back at them. They're right in their face. Right in their face, going, ah. So finally, after this went on for a while, all their little checks went through. Nobody had any warrants or anything. So they're like, all right, just go back inside and, and be quiet and, have a good night. It's like, oh, so everything's
Wait,
good.
No. You missed the best part. So then I start trying to, I'm telling them that we're two comics, and I start getting, I'm going to give them my business card, follow us on Facebook.
As soon as that happened, that was right around the same time when all the warrant searches came back and everything was fine. So they're kind of like, all right, just go inside, be quiet. And the guy goes out, is like, oh, everything's fine now? You know what? I'm going to go out and mow the lawn. I'm going to go mow the lawn at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm dying laughing. So we go back inside. Me, Barb, and the guy's wife.
Brenda, you can say her
Brenda.
name.
Yeah, we're talking, we're cracking about the whole situation. 5 minutes goes by, and there's a lull. And all of a sudden I hear out in the front porch. He's trying to start the lawnmower. He was going to mow the lawn at 2 o'clock in the morning. Fortunately, I guess, he didn't have any gas for the mower. So Brenda's yelling at him, don't mow the lawn. He's like, screw that, I'm mowing the lawn. I'm dying, going, oh my God. And fortunately, he didn't have any gas. So it's a long story, but it is that you got to stand up for yourself. I mean, we are so beaten down on the East Coast because I just know that situation. It never ends well. Someone's going to jail. Someone's getting a massive fine. We let them do that. These people just stood up right to them, gave them what for. They turned around and they walked away after their business was done. We went back inside and stayed up another 2 hours having a good old time. Amazing.
Colorado, they have the legalized marijuana, medical marijuana, and all that stuff like that. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, I've done my reading. There's a lot of medicinal qualities, but it started to feel a little funny when I drove past one of those dispensaries. It said happy hour, 4 to 6 p.m., half price off. You go past a chemotherapy clinic and they have singles mixer, Friday night, come on in. How about that? I hear mashups. You know what a mashup is? See what they take songs like the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and they mash them together. They take movies, parts of it, and they mash them together. It's gone too far. I saw a mashup the other day of Titanic and Passion of the Christ. The Passion of the Titanic. I saw it. It's just up. I knew I was done with it. At the front of this luxury liner, he had Jesus nailed to a cross going, I am the King of the Jews. I'm like, this is bad.
We're in Bismarck, North Dakota. Dakota. And as you know, Project Highway is all about meeting people and hearing their dreams. And this is one of the coolest dreams I've ever heard. So we're outside of the main bar, the Main Street bar, and your name is? David Yates. And listen to his dream. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, what my dream has always been, and I haven't pursued it yet, but it has been for many years, is just to go, as a photographer, to go to every single bar in the country. I mean, not bar, I mean McDonald's in the country, and just photograph the people, because all McDonald's are the same. It's all corporate, and they have to follow a certain script. The people in there are all different, and I think that would be where you could see the difference between people in different states and different countries. When I first came here in Bismarck, one of the things that, it seemed so alien when I first moved here from Chicago, but when it's just, it feels like home, and it's weird. Different states, different places can feel like almost a different country sometimes.
Yep. Now, why?
Always lighten them up. Yeah. Lighten them up in Bismarck.
And then like a military precision maneuver, Barb's got everything out cooking. We have everything we need to cook in the car while we're driving, or outside of the car, which is what we did. With the electrical hookups, we had eggs, sausage chopped up in there. We had hash browns, with instant potatoes. We had coffee. We had everything, like a Denny's Grand Slam breakfast, pretty much, while this is going on. And then after we were finished, broke everything down, put it back in. Now here's where. This is what I'm learning. I've never been a very organized person. My big problem is I can't put things back. And you cannot do this without that. Barb has this car. The pioneers going across in the 1840s would be envious. Not just of the stuff, but the organization of it, the space utilization. And it's difficult because everything has to go back in the exact same place. And like I said, I'm not a very organized person. So it does cause a lot of problems, but I'm getting better. When you're traveling with somebody...
You are getting better. I no longer want to kill you.
Good. Well, when you're traveling with somebody and you're in tight, cramped quarters the whole time, I don't care how good friends you are, or those little stupid things that you find funny become annoying as hell. You want to just kill each other. And I'm trying my best, but I'm telling you, if the zombie apocalypse came, you want Barb leading the army. She's got everything so done, but she is difficult, so they might throw her to the zombies in the beginning. But then again, she'd probably take the zombies and organize them into a city. It'd be like Detroit, with better schools.
So this is the morning update of Friday, whatever the date is.
13th.
Oh, it's Friday the 13th, and we're going to Devil's Tower. Oh, yeah, remember those little things that get annoying?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Hey, a meal is only as good as the sauce, so make sure you try Henry Hill's Goodfella Gourmet Sauces. Henry Hill was the former mobster whose story was immortalized in the Oscar award-winning movie Goodfellas. Henry Hill was obsessed with two things, being a gangster and being a cook. Goodfellas sauces are straight from Henry Hill's original recipes. Slow cooked and made from the freshest ingredients available, these recipes have authentic, old-world flavors combined with a good portion of genuine Sicilian tradition. One taste and you'll see why Henry Hill's Goodfella Gourmet Sauces are becoming the most popular marinara sauces in the United States. So try Goodfella's Marinara Rosa, or Fra Diavolo, or Sunday Gravy, the same recipe as the gravy being made when the helicopters were flying over Henry Hill's house in the movie Goodfellas. Visit www.goodfellasfoods.com or call 308-539-0668 to place your order today. And hey, tell them Project Highway sent you.
Tell me you're mine.